Hi, it's just Chloe here from the movement. I'm going to be taking you through your Pilates. Brilliant. So it's just going to be about a half an hour class. All you're going to need is a mat. And if you don't have a mat, don't worry about it. Just find somewhere comfy in the house. That's grand. Brilliant. We're just going to wait a couple of minutes just to see if anyone else will join. Great. So it's going to be a beginner class. But if you've done Pilates before, that is absolutely fine. I'll show you ways to make the moves a little bit more difficult, okay? Good, so we'll get going. We're going to start off in the seated position. Just take off the shoes. So we're going to do a little bit of breathing. Pilates breath is really important. It's going to help us with all the moves going forward, okay? So just sitting up nice and tall, equal pressure on both sit bones, and just keep that nice tall posture. Imagine that there's a string pulling your head up towards the ceiling, okay? We're just going to take a few deep breaths in, through the nose, and out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. Brilliant. So a few more of these. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable and just relax your shoulders. Brilliant. Okay, so now we're just going to pay a little bit more attention to our breath. Okay, so as we inhale, I want you to inhale laterally, so nice and wide and deep. Bring all that air to the outside of your lungs. And as you exhale, I want you to draw your belly button back towards your spine. So you're exhaling from, you're exhaling from the bottom up, okay? Brilliant. Keep inhaling wide and deep, like a balloon expanding in your ribcage. And as you exhale, draw that belly button further back towards your spine. Brilliant. So engaging all the core muscles as you exhale, lifting up that pelvic floor. Great. Just do a couple of more breaths. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, just swing your two legs out towards the side. We're going to swing around into our 4-point kneeling position. So your hands should be directly in line with your shoulders, and your knees should be directly in line with your hips. Okay, we're just going to do some pelvic tilts to find our neutral pelvis. Okay, so in order to do that, we're just going to take a big deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to tuck our tailbone underneath by pinching our pubic bone up towards our belly button. Okay, and then we're just going to slowly allow our tailbone to move away as we inhale. So again, as we exhale, tuck that tailbone under. Brilliant. And again, as you inhale, allow that tailbone to move away. Excellent. Great. And again, tucking it under and allow it to move away. Brilliant. There's two extremes here. Try and get that full range of motion. If you bring it all the way under and tilt it all the way back. Brilliant. This time we're going to bring it all the way under. Excellent. And then we're going to just lower it all the way back. And this time we're going to try and find that point just in between, okay? So just tilt your pelvis forward until you feel like you've got that space in between where your pelvis is neutral. And if you were to place a glass on your back, it would be nice and stable, the glass wouldn't fall off, okay? Brilliant. So now we're just going to move a little bit further into the stretch, okay? So we're going to use our whole spine. So we're just going to, as we tilt our pelvis under, we're just going to round our spine up towards the ceiling. Brilliant. Really stretch out the backs of your arms. And then again, allow that tailbone to move away as we lift our head and our chest through. Brilliant. And again, draw that spine up towards the ceiling, create that nice arch in your back. And again, allow that tailbone to move away, creating that large arch in your lower back. Brilliant. And again, round your spine up, tucking your tailbone under, pull that pubic bone up towards your belly button. And again, allow it to move away. So don't fall into the stretch. Keep your palms pressed against the mat and keep that chest up. Brilliant. We do 2 more of these. Tucking our tailbone under. Brilliant. And releasing it through. Last one. Brilliant. Okay. So from there, we're just going to bring our right leg back, followed by our left leg, and we're just going to hold this tall plank position, okay? So keep everything nice and stable. So you want to keep your pelvis lifted and draw that belly button back towards your spine. Don't have your pelvis up here and don't allow it to go down low, okay? You want to keep it nice and high. Brilliant. So I'm going to hold here for another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So lowering your knees down towards the ground and just sit back onto those heels. Stretch out your arms in front and bring your head down towards the mat. Brilliant. Okay. So from there, we're just going to bring our opposite knee to opposite hand. We're going to sit down onto our hip, swing your legs around, and come into that seated position. Okay, so your feet flat on the ground, your legs parallel, feet facing forward. Okay, sitting up nice and tall. And we're just going to create a C curve in our spine. Okay, we're tucking our chin in towards our chest. And we're just going to slowly articulate our back down. As we bring our hands out by our side, if you can, if you feel like that's too difficult, you can use your legs for support. Okay, so come back as far as your abdominals can support you. And then use your abdominals to slowly peel yourself back up while keeping that curve in your spine. As you come up to this position, you want to reach up nice and tall and bring your hands up overhead. And again, we're going to slowly lower back down, keeping that curve in our spine, keep that chin tucked in towards our chest as we lean back. Hands down by our side. And again, slowly use your abdominals to peel yourself back up, keeping that curve in your spine, and lift your hands up overhead. Brilliant. Coming all the way back. Reaching up, nice and tall. Great. So we're going to do 5 more of these to pick up the pace. Brilliant. Up. Excellent. Nice relaxed breath here. Okay, so inhale as you move back. And exhale as you bring yourself forward and up. Reaching back. Keep those feet planted on the ground. And up. We do 2 more. Last one. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, just going to scooch a bit forward. This time, I'm just going to allow my back to move slowly down towards the mat. So articulate your back vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. So we're in this supine position. Great. So from here, your feet facing forward, legs parallel, and knees bent. Okay, and we're just going to do some more pelvic tilts. Okay, so like we did in the 4-point kneeling position, we're going to rock our pelvis back and forth till we find that neutral pelvis. Okay, so again, we're just going to rock it back and forth. Brilliant. And just, if you want to just place your hands in the shape of a diamond, place your thumbs at your belly button and place your fingers down towards your pubic bone. Okay, we're just going to rock our pelvis and watch what happens to your fingers as we bring our pelvis forward. You'll find that your fingers will come up higher than your thumbs, and as you tilt your pelvis back, your thumbs will come up higher than your fingers. Okay, so we want to find that space just in between where our diamond shape is level. Okay, brilliant. So we'll do a few more. Nice relaxed breath. Brilliant. And just watch as well what happens to your lower back. You'll find that as you tilt your pelvis forward, that lower back arch closes completely. And as you tilt your pelvis forward or back, you'll find that that arch opens up there in the lower back. Okay. So now we're going to find that point just in between where you could just fit a grape underneath your lower back. Okay. And your pelvis should be nice and stable. You should feel really supported in this position. Okay. So once we found that neutral pelvis, we're going to lift our right leg up to tabletop position, and keeping this angle of the knee, we're going to slowly lower it down towards the floor. Brilliant. And we're going to use our abdominals to pull our leg all the way back up to tabletop position. Brilliant. And again, lowering it down, just to touch the floor, pulling it back up. Okay, so keeping your pelvis stable. Brilliant. Inhale to, or exhale to bring your leg down. Inhale to pull back up. Excellent. And again, lowering it back down. We're going to do 5 more on this leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, extend that leg out nice and straight, and just focus on a point on the ceiling, okay? And we're just going to do 5 circles away or towards the midline, okay? So we're just going to bring it 5 circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, and reverse back the other way. So keep your supporting hip nice and stable. Don't let it rock with your leg. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. And lower that leg down towards the mat. Brilliant. So again, we're going to lift up our left leg to tabletop position. And keeping that angle again of the knee, we're going to do our toe taps. Okay, so again, lowering our toe down towards the mat and using our abdominals to pull it back up. Okay, so keep your pelvis neutral. Draw that belly button back towards the spine. Brilliant. Good. So don't be hinging at the knee here, okay? Keep that angle of the knee, or don't allow your leg to go out straight as well. Just keep that nice angle. Drop our toe, pull it back up. Excellent. We do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. And again, extend that leg out straight, find that point in the ceiling, and we're going to do 5 circles towards the midline. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. You can lower that leg down. Brilliant. Okay, so from here, we're just going to place our 2 hands in behind our head, okay, and bring our elbows up to eye view. Okay, and we're going to use our abdominals here to slowly peel our head, neck, and shoulders up off the mat. Brilliant. We're going to exhale out and slowly peel back down towards the floor. Brilliant. So to make this a little bit more difficult, you can just bring your both legs up to tabletop position, and again, with your 2 hands behind your head, come up into that brace, and again, slowly lower yourself back down towards the mat. Brilliant. So we're going to just pick up the pace here, exhale out. We're going to go for 10 reps. 9, 8, 7, widen up those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, you can just bring your knees in towards your chest and just give them a little hug. Good, excellent. So back up to tabletop position. This time, plant your ankles together and plant your knees together. Okay, so like if there's cement sticking them together. And from here, again, we're going to place our 2 hands behind our head. And again, using our abdominals, we're going to slowly peel yourself up off the mat, keeping those knees and ankles together. And from here, we're going to bring our 2 hands down by our side, their palms facing down. And we're just going to add a pulsing up the arms here. Okay, so holding this position, we're going to inhale for breaths of 5. We're going to exhale for breaths of 5. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. So keep that movement going for breaths of 5. Keep those arms strong. Don't have them flopping. And keep that pulse nice and strong. Keep those legs and ankles planted together and resist that urge to come out of flexion, okay? If this gets too difficult, just place your hand behind your head to support your neck. Excellent. Keep it going. 1, go for 3 more counts. 1, 1, 1. 1 last time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. You can lower those legs down to the ground, or you can give your abs a little above if you bring those knees in towards your chest. Brilliant. Excellent. Okay, so from there, we're just going to go into our shoulder bridge, okay? So again, with our feet shoulder width apart, feet facing forward, and we're just going to slowly heel our abdominal or our lower back up off the ground, vertebrae by vertebrae. Place your two hands on the ground to support you. Come up nice and strong. Squeeze your glutes at the top. And again, we're just going to slowly peel our back down towards the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. So inhale at the bottom, exhale up. Brilliant. Inhale at the top and exhale slowly down towards the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Brilliant. So keep those knees parallel. Don't allow them to fall out to the side. Everything strong and keep that pelvis in neutral. Imagine that you're being punched in the stomach. Keep that core engaged. So hug that belly button back towards the spine as you work on your breath. Remember to inhale wide and deep. And as you exhale, exhale from the bottom up by drawing that belly button back towards the spine. Brilliant. So go for 5 more of these. All the way up. Excellent. Strong at the top. Squeeze your glutes and slowly peel yourself back down. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Brilliant. 4 more. Excellent. 3. 2. Keep those knees strong. Feet facing forward. And 1. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, we're just going to turn over onto our side leg series. So placing our arm out straight. We're just going to rest our head on our arm, okay? Just make sure that your arm isn't behind your head. You want to make sure that you're lying directly on your arm, okay? So creating a nice, bring your knees out to the side and just creating a nice straight line all the way down your spine, okay? It's really important here that your hips are stacked, that your pelvis is neutral. You have a good strong line down your spine, okay? So from here, with our ankles pierced together, we're just going to slowly lift our knee up as high as it can go and release it back down. Brilliant. So again, inhale, exhale up, and inhale to release that knee down. Brilliant. Excellent. I'm going to go for 6 reps here. 5, 4, 3. As you come up, don't let that pelvis rock back. Keep those hips stacked. 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, so from there, now we're going to release our ankles and we're going to use our hip to lift our leg, keeping that angle of the knee and bringing it back down. Excellent. We're going to do 8 reps here. 2. Keep those knees stacked, and again, as you reach that position at the top, don't allow your hip to fall back. Keep that hip stacked. Only come up as far as you feel like your pelvis remains neutral. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. So from there, we're just going to extend our leg out straight, pointing our toe away. Okay, and we're just going to make sure that there's a straight line again running from our shoulders down towards our foot. Okay, and from here, we're just going to do 5 circles. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. And we're going to reverse the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Okay, and from here, keeping that leg held, we're just going to now drive our leg all the way forward, pointing our toe away and flexing our heel all the way back. Brilliant. So keeping your leg in line with your shoulders. Okay, don't let it come too high or go too low. Keep it nice and level, and we're going to drive it forward and flex our heel all the way back. Brilliant. We're going to do 8 reps. Brilliant, that's it. 7, 6, 5, keep those hips stacked. Try to keep your balance and not let that hip roll back. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. And you can lower that leg and just give your thigh a little roll. Okay, excellent. So now we're just going to turn over onto our other side. So again, keeping your arm out straight, making sure to lie on your arm and that it's not in behind your head. Excellent. And again, creating that straight line from your spine down towards your hips, bring your knees out to the side, and again, with the ankle placed on top of the other ankle, we're just going to allow our knee to come away, keeping our ankles together. Excellent, and back down. So keep them hips stacked, keep that pelvis in neutral. Brilliant. 3. We're going to do 8 reps. 4, 5. Only come up as far as you feel like you can keep that pelvis in neutral. 7, and 8. Brilliant. Okay, so again, releasing the ankle and using our hip, we're going to bring our knee or our leg up and release it back down, keeping that angle of the knee. Excellent. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, extend your leg out straight. Again, making sure you have a straight line all the way from your spine, from your neck down towards your foot. Okay, and again, we're going to do 5 circles, 8 circles. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and reverse the other way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, brilliant, and 1, excellent. Okay, and from there we're going to drive our foot forward, excellent, and flex our heel, bringing our leg all the way back. Again, trying not to rock back with that pelvis. You're keeping everything neutral. You keep that line, or that line with your leg level with your shoulder, excellent. 5, drive back. 4, 3, 2, excellent, and 1. Brilliant. Again, lowering that leg down towards the ground, so you can give it a little rub. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, we're going to turn over onto our bellies. We're just placing our hands either side of our armpits, down along our rib cage, their head down towards the mat, our toes flat on the ground. Okay, and from there, pressing into our palms, we're gently going to push our palms into the mat as we lift our head, neck, and chest slowly off the mat, all the way up. Brilliant. You should feel the stretch here in the backs of your triceps and down towards the mat. Excellent. So if you can just look at the top of your mat as you come up, drive that chest forward. Excellent. And back down towards the mat. Okay, so come up as far as you feel you can. If you have any pressure or pain in your lower back, reduce your range of motion. Okay, don't go as far. Excellent. Drive that chest forward. Bring it. Okay, so inhale at the bottom. Here, exhale up. And back down. Excellent. Just pressing gently into the palms. Brilliant. 5 more reps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Okay, so from there, just sit back on towards your heels. And again, stretch out that back. Put your head down towards the mat. And we just hold here for 10 seconds. You take some nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Excellent. Brilliant. Okay, so from there, we're just going to come back up to our seated position where we'll finish off with a nice stretch of our sides, okay? Opening up that side body. Brilliant. So again, take a big deep breath in to prepare. And as you exhale, we're just going to lift our hand up with our supporting hand on the mat. We're going to bring our hand up nice and tall. We're going to lean over onto that elbow and try and get that elbow as low to the ground as you can. Excellent. And back up to center and release that hand down. So again, inhale to prepare. Exhale up. Leaning over onto that supporting elbow. Open up that side body. Brilliant. Back to center and release that hand down. Again. Excellent. And knock down. We'll do one more on this side. And knock down. Excellent. So changing over to our other side. Take a big deep breath in to prepare again. Exhale the hand up. Extend across. Stretch out that side body and lean into that supporting elbow. And try and get as low to the ground as you can. Excellent. And back up. Bring your hand down again. Inhale to prepare. Exhale up. Lean onto that supporting elbow. Brilliant. And bring that hand down. Excellent. 2 more. Brilliant. And last one. Brilliant. Great work, guys. That is your class. I really hope you enjoyed it. It's a nice beginner level. And I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you for joining in.